War's actual name is, so I'm
You
not
can
gonna
just say
look.
something like in advance of.
Yeah, the opposite of after.
Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
Well, that's not correct. So I'll move on to the
Shocking.
next clue.
Yeah, so that's B12. Got to be one of the B vitamin, or is it just B? Is it complex? I don't know what comes next. I don't know my vitamins well enough.
Yeah, can anyone assign numbers to any of these?
I thought niacin was B2, but I could be totally wrong.
It is not B2.
Then I got
Is this
nothing.
going to be something like the B Fibonacci sequence?
It's less complicated than that. I think
We working our way down to B1.
if you were, what would the answer be?
Like beta carotene? I don't.
Oh,
Thiamine.
It is thiamine. Yes.
okay,
Oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Niacin is B3.
Niacin is B3. Yes. Riboflavin B2. All right. Again, description of what would appear in the fourth picture. This one's an image. Yeah.
Well, I've identified that it's brown sugar cane.
Yeah. So and just to be clear, that mark is me redacting something from the image. It's not like part of the image.
Right. I assume we'll get another no one has a brilliant stroke of genius.
Well, we were
Wow.
promised a Shaggy question, so I'm on the lookout for him.
Yeah.
It may have been promised by someone, but it wasn't me.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see clue 2.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Okay.
QI.
Yeah. Brown sugar QI. I don't know.
Me neither.
Sugar quiz.
Should we get a third?
Yeah.
On the third?
Yes,
All right.
please.
That says anyone, and there's an arrow.
So like a
pointing to-
pane?
Any window.
Any window or any pane?
Panel.
Oh, panel
Oh,
pink.
panel and then pane. So it should be something like
Pan. A
Pan.
big old cooking pan.
Panella.
Yeah, but the first one is panella. Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Followed by a panel from a panel show. I always try to work Carrie Lloyd into questions if possible.
So
A pane.
a scathing review.
Sure. Yes. If a picture, of Peter Pan, the God Pan, a pan, a negative review, I guess.
Someone's
Many-
brain pan.
Yes, many different options there. Yeah, Spanish bread, is it?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, but yes, very good. Clue 1.
Thank you for saying panel out loud. That was very helpful.
It's all about teamwork.
All right. Contrary to your earlier question, I was not alive for this clue.
I was not
I-
either.
I mean, I want to say this is sports related. That's an Olympic year. It could.
Sure.
I feel like it's Boris Spassky and Bobby.
It also could
Yeah.
be something about like presidential travel or something like that. Because we're in the Nixon era, right?
Mhm.
Sounds like we need a second clue.
Seems right.
All right.
So it is another Olympic
Is-
year.
Is that
Also
like
presidential years.
The Sarajevo Olympics was 84, I believe.
Does anyone know where the 72 Olympics were?
You
The
did.
summer games were in Munich and the winter games were Innsbruck. No, that was Sapporo.
Got it. Get another?
Okay, these are countries that don't exist anymore. I'm just gonna say
yeah,
that.
that's for sure.
Oh,
is
so-
this like the last year that this country participated?
No, USSR lasted a while
Yeah, I
longer.
assumed as such, but I can't think of a better. Yeah,
And then Yugoslavia, I feel like, was not then either.
no, but I don't know what else. Well, I'm just thinking out loud.
No, for sure.
Good length.
Should we keep going?
But Monica Seles was born in Novi Sad, Yugoslavia. Could it be like tennis champions? I'm
Mm,
straining to make this about tennis.
I think we'll see a third, Yogesh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my.
All right, Sharapova.
Famously, the USSR faded and came back and faded again.
Yes.
But yeah, right. No,
So-
didn't it dissolve in 1991 with Yeltsin or 93 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes, and they played as the unified team in '92.
Oh.
But someone in the chat has noted that they said the location of the 1980 games. Do you remember where those were?
That's Moscow.
Moscow boycott,
Excuse me.
boycott.
So there was a boycott that year. What might have happened because of the boycott?
The invasion of Afghanistan, wasn't that the reason for the boycott?
Or
Other way around. Other
because-
way around. I asked what
Yeah.
happened because of the boycott, not what
Oh,
the boycott happened
Is
because
this
of.
gonna be
Some-
like
a-
Argentina or whatever, 2004? Are these like the years the US didn't win men's basketball gold?
It is,
that
and it
sounds
is.
good.
That is
Nice.
exactly
Ah.
correct. Yes.
Wow.
I should have said that earlier. I literally thought that from the first clue, but I wasn't sure about the year. It sounded wrong.
72 was the one with the controversial call. is that
Yes,
right?
72 was the one where they
Yeah,
they kept putting time back on the clock until the
Right,
Soviets
right.
won. Yeah, and supposedly the Americans put in their will that none of their descendants could ever accept their silver medals in protest.
I'm not 100% sure that holds up legally, but good for them.
Yeah, but yeah, 88 was the year before the Dream Team went the last amateur competition. And yeah, 80 was when the US was not present, so they couldn't have won. And Argentina 2004 completes the sequence, as Max said. All right, next question.
I can already feel that I'm gonna want this to be Monty Python related.
It's not clicking for me. I might need another
No.
one.
All right, on
Yeah.
to next.
Oh, these are the these is from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh,
These are the things that Rachel Bloom says in the she's a crazy ex-girlfriend. What? No, I'm not. That's a sexist
crazy.
term.
That's a
She's crazy
sexist term.
ex-
Yeah.
Oh God, what is the sequence? That's a sexist term. He's a crazy ex-girlfriend. Oh my God, it's been too long since I've seen it. Whatever she says forth, but
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I can hear the first two, but I can't hear what any other ones.
is it like
No, it's what that bowler guy says, like, I'm not, you are, or whatever.
it's like to I at new house and new career, new job and new career.
But but where Josh lives.
But that's not
That's the
why I'm
interjection.
here.
Sure, I think we could guess, but that's not why I'm
You
here.
do.
God.
Yeah. It is not, but that's not why I'm here. Do you,
Something
you think
like
what-
that.
you want one more clue?
Sure.
Oh, we're not like
Is that from Glee?
no, these are all the things from the intro to Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
It's where she's interrupting her own theme
It's
song.
where,
for
yeah, I'm just
jokes.
trying to remember what she says last, and oh man, if I had
It's
an hour or something.
Could it just be I'm not crazy?
I mean, it is
think-
her series of responses to the chorus calling her a
Right.
crazy ex-girlfriend. Initially denying it, then calling out the term as sexist, then, asking them to stop singing. And finally, I mean, she basically does say a variant of I'm not crazy, but what does she actually say?
I think our friend Kelsey in the chat knows it.
I'm
Hmm.
not surprised. Kelsey was killing
Go ahead,
it
Kelsey.
last week.
At a New York job.
Okay.
The situation's a lot more nuanced than that.
Oh,
Okay. Kelsey-
she does say that.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Kel-
Kelsey.
Kelsey put that in the chat. Yes.
Yeah, she gets 2 points.
There we go.
I'd have
All
had
right.
that in an hour.
Good recognition though, Jason. That I love that show.
Great show.
Yeah.
Just been too long since I've seen, especially the first season, because they changed the theme after that.
Yeah.
So now we go back to R1 basically for the next 5. So, I mean, I said I was considering at some point making them a bit more random, but it's just going to be 5 R1 and followed by 5 R2. So you don't have to pay that close attention. So the backstory, the origin story for this is basically I was trying to explain this game to my colleague Lindsay at New Mexico, and I ended up hand drawing some clues for a connection I thought she might get. And then and then I was like, may as well preserve this. So I used my phone to take pictures of these hand drawn clues. The number is not relevant to the connection.
Okay, so that's an attempt at a map of something, I'm guessing.
That seems plausible.
If it's not clear, what I wrote ooze with asterisks on the side of it.
Oh, is it just a picture of ooze then?
It's a country of some sort, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
An-
I
an-
thought that was a number when you said disregard the number. Now I see it says it was okay.
Yes.
Oh, so is it like a puddle or like now I don't know.
Yeah, we might need a second ooze.
Yeah.
Need a second? All right.
This one, not this one. So either salt or pepper. I think that's salt.
It looks like salt. So ooze and
Something
salt.
to do with snails.
Snail oozes, and then you kill the snail with ooze. Filled it with salt.
Wait. So could it be the kids in the Willy Wonka kids? There's a salt there.
Oh, Veruca Salt.
no.
Veruca salts.
Ooze, though.
There's a
Gloop,
TV.
Augustus
Gloop.
Gloop.
Yeah. There's
All
a
right.
gloop. There's a
Gloop.
gloop and there's
Oh,
a salt.
Augustus
It's gotta be
Gloop.
that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
got-
well done.
We got
Charlie-
Mike TV and Violet Beauregard are the others, but I don't know the order.
Well, Charlie
yes.
Bucket
It's-
is the
it's
easier
round
one
one.
to clue.
Well, yeah,
That's-
but
yeah.
we have them in
Yeah,
order.
so
It's,
this-
bucket,
clear,
yeah.
it's
This
round
is a
one, so it
bucket,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Oh,
Right,
they're
this-
just there.
Yes.
No
And,
And then a
it-
television. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Right. I could not draw a picture of PGT Beauregard that was
Or
recognizable.
Jefferson
been
Beauregard
impressed.
Sessions.
So yeah,
I would've been
I stuck
impressed.
with these. I stuck with these 4. But yes, gloop, salt, bucket, and TV. Yes,
So what's the sequence?
it's not a
round
sequence.
It's round one.
Oh, back to round 1. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why there's 4 clues. All right.
My mistake.
All right. Next one.
I can't tell. That's not Brent Spiner as Data in a time travel episode, is it?
Ooh, I wanted it to be Kevin Kline. Like
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Okay, that's
maybe.
better. 'Cause I do not know
Uh,
that episode.
Was he in Silverado? That was like a Kevin
Yeah,
Kline Western. Yeah.
that's it. Lawrence Kasdan. Yeah.
So
Does
shall we
that
see a
mean we
second
need it
clue?
ready
I mean,
for the
that's
next clue now?
Yeah, I mean that's
These are
that's
all
an
that
SUV
same
that
picture.
yeah.
It's like I'm not hearing a guess there. Okay. So you want
4 pictures of Kevin Kline and Silverado.
Harley
right.
Plus.
That's the middle.
Right.
It's specifically pointing out Sue Heck. Are these all people who are double named?
Who'd you guys say the first one is?
Kevin, it's Kevin
It
Kline
looks
from
like Kevin
Silverado.
Kline.
but
I
what's-
don't know the character's name
do
at
we-
all.
I don't know the character's
Could
name
be a
either, but I'm gonna go ahead. Unless it's Heck, then I mean this is Sue Heck from the middle. So I'm thinking it's something like double named, but we can
That's
see what
sounds good.
comes.
probably it.
We can go with that or see what comes next.
You guys go with that,
All
and
right.
just in case, I'll reserve the right to guess that they're all minced oaths.
Oh,
no, I mean,
Cool.
yes. Okay. Well, so it is not double names. So I'll move to the
Damn.
next clue.
That's the good wife, Alicia Florrick, and I'm blanking on his name, which is gonna probably be the point. Matthew Good, though, playing. He was a DA, and then they fired him, and she was
Right.
defending him, and then they got all hot and heavy, and it was delightful. But
Sue Heck.
can't
So there's
remember his
something
name.
like the middle good, some middle place, and then the good place, and then that's like the bad place.
it's the
or-
medium place, though,
No,
not
so
the middle
these
place.
the medium place, right? So that's the good wife. That's the middle. Oh, the medium, not the middle. You're right. Middle good.
It's gonna kill me that I can't think of his
Middle
name.
good. Middle
But I think we probably need a 4th, right?
I guess.
Right.
Oh, that's
Are these all left-handed people? because he has the leftorium.
He does have the leftorium, but
And she appears to be
Are-
left.
are these
Are they left-handed? Look,
I mean, she's holding a pen in her left hand.
she is, yes, and I think his right arm is in a sling, so you have no choice but to be left-handed.
Yeah, he was shot, so it's not his fault.
Yes, exactly. She is holding in her left hand a marker, and where's the holster on? This isn't.
wow.
This is in fact Data from Star Trek: The Next
Okay.
Generation.
You all convinced me. I
Wow.
convinced myself I was
It
wrong.
really looked like him.
Yeah.
Southpaws unite. Wow, well done.
Yeah, I think the face is, the white face is kind of the tip off there. But yes, it was called like a fistful of datas or something like that.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's kind of funny.
I mean, I immediately was trying to talk myself out of it being Data because I'd already made Star Trek references tonight.
Even if I knew it was Data, I wasn't gonna figure out. Oh, the first thing I remember about Data is he's a lefty.
He was, although I did actually look to see if all of the datas in that episode, because there's a whole bunch of them that show up by the end. At least one of them is right-handed. But this, I mean, I think Data in general was left-handed, probably because Brent Spiner was in real life. And this one specifically, you can tell is left-handed because his holster is on his left hip.
Mm.
Man.
All right.
Hmm. Units of currency.
Mhm.
Next question.
French
Types of
things.
horse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Next
next,
clue,
I
or-
think
I think the next.
All right.
You can French before them.
Bit green painty on students, though.
You think?
Things you quell. Should we get a third?
I think so.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay. House of Seven Gables and of Green
Sure.
Gables.
Anne of Green Gables, Coral Gables.
And why is quarter singular? And there's no like constitutional amendment about gables like there is for quartering.
I want it to be French blank. I like that idea.
I think I don't know of a French gable.
Should we get the last one?
Yeah.
Give us the giveaway.
All right. Here we go.
What?
No, we said the giveaway.
It does not feel like a word one, does it?
Gary Debs feels like someone who just said two names blurred together. My friend Gary Debs. I don't recognize that word.
Neither do I.
Mm, Well, it's unlikely you'll figure it out if you don't recognize it, so I might have to draw a line under this one. But
Is it a
yeah.
word similar to garrison or is it a name?
It's a name.
Okay.
I mean, all of the clues are part of proper nouns, or
Okay.
noun phrases. I think all of you seem to have spent your childhood differently from how I spent mine, at least in this regard, because I was a huge Sherlock Holmes fan, as my performance on Jeopardy does not demonstrate. But yes, the adventure, the one with the most unusual name, The Adventure of the Three Garridebs, one of the worst stories in the canon, in my opinion, The Adventure of the Three Gables. The Adventure of the Three Students is okay, and
Oh.
The Adventure of the Missing Three-Quarter. In this case, that is a reference to rugby. Three-quarter is a position in rugby union. Yeah, these are
Wow.
the four canonical Sherlock Holmes stories that have three in their title and the
Huh.
word that comes after three.
It's possible you're gonna get the Garadeb hive stands coming after you now.
You couldn't have given us like the sign of -1.
It's such a nice fact that there's exactly four stories out of like the 56 that have three in their title. But
Yeah, there are 4 3s.
yes.
Isn't there like the 5 orange pips or something?
There is, yes. I have also done as a sequence the it would have to be the fifth in the sequence, but like circle, pips, face, and then technically there's nothing that goes with green, but then blue, yeah, blue carbuncle. So it's yeah, red. There's red circle, 5 orange pips, yellow face, and blue carbuncle. It's almost a sequence, but you have to skip the fourth one to get to the fifth.
You could make it a round 1.
True, true.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Clue 1.
Oh.
Is that William McKinley High School?
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
Glee.
yeah, yeah. It's Heather. It's her name is the character is Brittany. Heather Morris
Yes.
is the actress.
Okay.
But obviously there's 100 ways that could go.
Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah.
Not the next one?
Is that old Jerry Springer?
It is Jerry Springer. Not sure where we go with. So
And
we've
her
got
her full name is Britney Spears, but
Brittany
spelled
S.
weird, right?
It's actually Brittany S. Pierce.
S.
but,
Pierce. Is it possible he's Jerry S. Springer?
Northwestern University Law School graduates? Oh no, that's just him. Tragically.
There's still time for Heather Morris to go to law school.
That's
Never
true.
know.
Shall we see a third?
Brittany, Jerry. Yeah, I don't see it yet.
All right.
That Francis
Francis Bacon?
or Francis Drake? I always mix them up,
Yeah.
even though that doesn't make sense. Well, if it's Francis Bacon, there are 2. Is there like a second confusing Jerry Springer? Like people who have name doppelgangers?
John Taylor or Roger Taylor, the drummer of both Queen and Duran Duran.
That's my best guess, but without having a good one for the second clue, I don't feel confident on it. Should we just get the fourth?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Is that Joe Cocker?
Oh,
Oh, they're
Spaniel,
Spaniels.
Cocker Spaniel.
Yes, this
Yeah,
is
so
a
that's
roast.
King Charles, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this arose from the president of my conversation with the vice president of my quiz bowl club at NMSU, where both her name is Brittany and she had Brittany Spaniels as a pet. And I was like, what other Spaniels are there? Oh, right, Springer Spaniel, King Charles Spaniel, and of
King
course
Charles. Oh.
Cocker Spaniel.
If you had not recognized Joe Cocker, we would have never gotten this.
Yes.
If I had chosen to go with Jarvis Cocker, would you recognize? But yeah, that's the Woodstock. I think the Woodstock performance, the one from the opening, the opening credits of the Wonder Years use the audio. There's also a utterly hilarious YouTube video that like phonetically transcribes what he's actually singing. But all right, clue 1. This is your last R1 type question.
It doesn't
I
mean
have no
anything to
idea.
me.
Keep
This
going.
sounds like the translation of a title, like Distance to Fire or something.
Oh, I like that, but I still don't know where we're going.
Next, please.
All right.
So like, isn't that like the principle used for how the angle of the city grid in some cities? Like they
Sorry, the angle
get
of
out
what?
cities that are on a grid, some of them are intentionally designed, tilted in a way to take advantage of the breeze.
No. I know what this is. These
Okay.
are the things that Sheldon Cooper says that he wants for his
For his
spot.
spot on the couch.
Or that.
There's yes.
That's my
You were
spot.
close, Patrick.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that Patrick jarred that loose.
Yeah,
for-
no, and you were saying that. I'm like, what is?
Indeed.
Eternal dibs.
These are the characteristics of Sheldon Cooper's spot. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Now we switch
Thought
to
the
Arch.
last one was going to be a TV one when you started with Glee. I'm like, at least this one's a TV one. Thank you.
That
All
is
right.
a good one, though.
Yeah, and now we switch to R2s for the remainder, which will be 5 more questions.
Who's that second name?
I don't know who Lucky Fiore is, so I have nothing.
I
Same.
think we need the next one.
Yep.
Next.
All right, I think there's gonna be a theme of the second name is
Yeah.
more confusing than the first.
I
don't
can't
know
remember.
if these are alter egos or something.
Are they like characters that someone plays in a music video? I don't remember what was the
Lena
character
Dunham
that
is in a Taylor Swift video.
and she's in
but
Bad Blood. I don't remember the name of the person or whatever that she plays. It could be
Once
that.
again, Kelsey in the chat knows it.
Is she really in Bad Blood?
Lena Dunham is definitely in the Bad Blood music
Well,
video and
so
definitely
would Kendrick
plays
be.
a character. Kendrick, I don't remember.
He's on the song.
So maybe they're just people in
Okay, well, it's
Bad Blood
sequence, so it's
and
presumably
their
Taylor
and their
Swift is
alter
the
ego.
answer.
You want to go with it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a sequence.
But it's
So
a
what's on the-
sequence.
What's a sequence?
Yeah,
so then, oh
probably
God,
Taylor, because the most famous one is the answer usually. But
I
I
don't
don't know.
remember who. I mean, it's been 5 years. I don't remember who Taylor Swift plays in the Taylor Swift video.
All right, so yeah, so next clue, Selena Gomez, arson,
Yeah,
and let's see if
it is
let's see if the
Bad
chat.
Blood.
Does director count as what you might be credited with? But
Joseph Kahn was the director of that video. That was before. Oh, it's a sequence. So, do you not remember, Kelsey, who Taylor Swift? They put on screen all of the names of the characters. That's what makes
Yeah,
it a
no, they put
sequence.
it on the video, but I don't. I mean, I
All
couldn't
right.
even remember Selena's name, and but no, so there's no way I remember.
How dare you not
Right.
know everything about Selena?
Yes, it's sad. I mean,
But yes, this is Taylor Swift was Catastrophe.
that's
Oh,
right.
that's
That's right.
good job, Kelsey.
Oh,
All
too
right.
long.
All right.
I would have had that in 2019.
All right. Next one. Portion in parentheses not required for answer.
All right.
World Cup.
I mean, is it possibly like a sports franchise that's moved around a lot?
I was just thinking like obviously not the Clippers, maybe the Padres were not close to existing then, considering that all the New York teams hadn't even moved there yet.
Right. Well, I'm thinking it started in San Diego and has moved elsewhere since then. But yeah, I'm just throwing that out. It could be something very different. I don't know.
Alright,
I mean, we
well-
certainly don't know what number 4 is going to be, regardless of what.
All right, you want next?
Sure.
Mhm.
Oh. I know nothing about them too.
I got nothing.
Was there an assassination attempt at a place called Aurora?
Like presidential assassination?
Yeah.
Was there one for Nixon? I'm not.
If I don't know, I'm probably making it up, but it feels a little
Yeah.
familiar.
And also, he had a presidential assassination question.
Right, but that was a different
Oh.
set.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Shall we see the third?
Third, all right.
Oh, this is where like Disney? No, that can't be right.
Not Disney.
Walt Disney.
Oh, it's SeaWorlds. Okay, so it's the
SeaWorld. That's
So
so
where-
so
where-
my
there's one in
no.
San Antonio. right?
Niagara Falls.
Listen to Patrick.
There is or was one in San Antonio.
yeah,
And we
there
don't
is.
need what to fill in the parentheses.
Right. I think the one in Ohio closed. But yeah, I mean the others I think are still active. I think as far as I know, actually, I mean this was written in 2019, so who knows what happened since then. But San Antonio, I think, was still active then. I believe 1988 was the year of opening, but it wasn't required. San Antonio is correct. Yeah.
When I think of San Antonio, I think of the sea.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
one day they woke up and realized that Aurora, Ohio was not near the sea, and they immediately.
Although just yesterday I learned that there was apparently a season of Love Island that was filmed in Las Vegas, and I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
I don't know where the islands are
Right.
there.
They kind of had makeshift island on the rooftop of the palm of
So
the
we're
Rio.
doing like a Dubai thing. We're making our own islands for Love Island.
You know?
Before we
worked
jump into
for
the next
them.
question, by the way, at 9:30, I think I actually will have to jump, so I'll miss the last couple questions. But I think Jason's covering all the stuff I might know. He's getting earlier and closer, so I don't
All
know that
right.
you'll suffer for my absence.
Well,
Dave,
hopefully this will be on VOD, so you can catch up that way.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Dave,
Uh,
excellent as always.
Nice to see you all. Yogesh,
right,
thanks
bye-bye.
for running, and great to see everybody.
You too. Take care.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Okay.
Are these people that were in the Bad Blood sequel video?
Can we get another one?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we were closer than we thought.
Oh, Zendaya is Michi.
Is that your answer?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's either third or fourth.
Wait, our friend Frisco in the chat is validating you, Max.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, this is going counting down, so it actually begins Zendaya as Michi and LeBron James is Guanji. Danny DeVito is Dorgal.
What the
Ooh,
hell?
Common is Stonekeeper.
What is this from?
This was a video that went viral probably a year or so before this original competition was held, but they were character sheet posters for the animated movie called Smallfoot, I want to say.
Wow.
And
That's right.
yes. And yeah, they were all plastered up along like a wall or something, and this guy decided to improvise on the spot a song based on what was in the posters. Yep. Zendaya is Michi. All
Well
right.
told, Max.
All right.
Oh, this
Oh,
one.
this
No,
is
Oh,
it's
so
Seinfeld.
it's her. So her real name
It's Dolores, isn't it?
is her real name is Dolores.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you put it in the format of these clues,
Oh, clitoris.
yes, this I decided
Oh,
not to
okay.
make this an image question. But yes, I mean, basically, yes, this is a reference to yet another sitcom specific one, in this case, the Junior Mint episode of Seinfeld. Yeah. And now the final question of the set.
Things in Oregon Trail.
I think we need another.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the chat, there's a shout out to Gabriel Gundacker, which is the name of the person on social media who did that song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive to be able to remember that.
Indeed.
Go hunt away. I still feel like it might be Oregon Trail. Is it like you died of dysentery? Want to get another one?
I like that idea of a instruction.
All right.
Our friend Frisco says he knows this one. We've got all these crossworders who know everything tonight. I love that.
Very impressive.
What do all three of those phrases have in common?
Three
Or in-
syllables.
Yeah, or in Stonekeeper, because common is Stonekeeper. Yes, they do. They do all have 3 syllables. Would that be significant?
Are they lyrics?
Oh, they are lyrics. That's the freaking baby shark.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Let's go hunt. Do 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 do.
No way, are you kidding? I thought it was just the
What?
rhyme of the baby shark. I thought it was just like mommy and daddy shark.
I mean,
Oh.
those are also lyrics.
Yeah, that is
Wow.
true. Yes,
Wow.
but after running away and being safe at last, what would they say to close out the song?
It's
I'm
the
just like-
end. It's the
It-
end. Do, 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 do. It's the
It's
end.
and it is indeed the end of Yogesh Connect.
Oh,
Oh,
I see what you
safe
did
at
there.
last.
All
Yogesh,
right.
this is awesome. Your clues are so great. Thanks for doing
yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank that. You're welcome. Yeah, glad. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what the chat was saying and when this is a VOD. But yeah.
It'll be a VOD presently. And in fact, this was like closure after 6 months. So when the Only Connect or COQL season ended around Thanksgiving, I wanted to keep it going. I was enjoying it so much. So we started doing it on Twitch, and it turned into like 9 weeks in a row. And then I traveled in February. So Yogesh was like next up in the queue when I had to quit doing it. So this is like closure on that, a scant like 6 months later or whatever.
Indeed, very satisfying.
I'm glad we finally got you on here, Yogesh. And of course, you're welcome back anytime as a player or as a Only Connect host. Everybody here, I think, or more or less, Max, have you played? I think everybody here has played at some point. Yogesh, happy to add you in, and our buddies in the chat as well. Anyone, this was great. I'm so glad we did this. I contributed thiamine and dumb jokes in that order.
You made this whole thing happen, so
Yeah,
that's a
that's true.
pretty big contribution regardless.
Yeah, I provide the agar and you guys provide the essential nutrients. This is awesome. Anybody have any closing thoughts before we shut it down? Well, I hope to get some more Only Connect going. We had a game last week. And hope to Patrick, for real, let it not be on set. Patrick presented an awesome set. Everybody enjoyed. And I'm hoping to keep it going. I've got a couple friends who are working on sets who they might be ready soon without naming any names. So please subscribe on Twitch to get notice of a future episode. Feel free to shoot me a note at benj, benj23@gmail if you would like to host, or on here on Twitch. So I hope to do this again soon, maybe as soon as next week, but certainly in the next couple weeks before it's Lollapuzzoola and US Open time, before you know it. Anybody here going to the tennis US Open? I know you guys want to talk about tennis. I can't be the only one. Maxwell, are you going this year?
We'll see. I'm back in school, so bit of scheduling issue, but
Got
hopefully.
it. All right. So like the rest of the human race, you either will or will not go. All right. Thank you guys, one and all, particularly you, Yogesh. This was so much fun.
Yes.
And
Seconded.
yeah, that's it. All right, cool. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch,
Hi.
Yogesh and Ben. Take care.